Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting closer to the finale. This is episode 15 of The Glory. As the answer would say, the penultimate episode.
I would say the
He adds a
penultimate.
T.
I had the T.
He adds a T.
Nonetheless, folks, this has been an amazing ride. I want to personally thank all of you out there for recommending this one. It has been awesome. And you've had more reactions, so I can't wait to dive into some more after we wrap this one up.
You know, I don't know how to feel. I'm absolutely jacked up, ready to watch, and willing and able to see these next two episodes. But it's the last two episodes, so
So excited he can't talk.
I'm so conflicted.
Yeah, this has been a wild ride from the absolute, I don't even know what word to use to describe the first episode. Shocker,
Why are you guys all talking like we don't have another episode?
I know, because it's coming close to it. Because the last one, you got to give the big, this is the lead into the
Not all of them are.
Do the Bruce. But in any regard, are we gonna get the big episode this time and they put a bow tie on it for the final one like we see sometimes, or are they just gonna leave us with some massive cliffhanger taking us into the finale? I don't know, but I want to find out.
Yeah, I'm excited for this episode that's not ending yet for the season, so let's get into it.
Let's go!
하나도 없어? 이 정도면 너도 문제인 거야. 당장 와서 자퇴 사유 안 바꿔?
So awesome that we're still getting flashbacks,
Yeah, this
even in episode
perspective.
15. Reason why I say that, folks, is because they've given us so much already in this 16 episode run. Ah, that's how she found it.
There it is.
That's why they're showing us this.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, well, well.
Back to the ceremony that your mom paid me to do.
근데 넌 뭔데 여기 있니? 죽은 년이 왜 여기 있어? 어디서 노린내가 난다 했더니
Oh, wow. What is going on?
This is wild.
This is awesome. Her spirit. Oh, now she sees it.
She's dead.
There's no way she just...
That's what it looks like.
Is she dreaming right now? Because you notice how Jung-eun wasn't there.
Yeah, she was in and out. This whole sequence is wild. Did we really lose her?
Wow, what a start.
네 남편 죽었더라.
Because you're a mom.
내가 네 딸 못 찾아낼 줄 알아?
일단 우리 주고받을 게 있죠, 사모님.
Yes! Yo! Give her another one for the ride!
You go, Miss Kang!
Make it an even three!
이렇게 말끝마다 남의 자식을 입에 올려?
Slap her
엄마가
around the
돼서?
world.
Huh?
덱 사진 엄청나게 가지고 있어. 그러니까 나 건들지 마.
Right back at you.
그땐 뭐든지 2배로 갚을 거야.
Oh, yeah! Kang, just throwing it down!
Just like today.
저 씨발!
Yes, Miss Kang!
Oh,
Yes!
oh, good for you. Stood up for herself.
Beautiful.
Oh, shit!
Mr. Ha checking things out.
Oh, the music now.
Oh, it's gonna make him pick it up off the ground.
너한텐 두 가지 선택지가 있어. 피해자 유가족 집 주소야. 너는 잊었지만 이 사람들은 못 잊었어. 가서 사죄하고 죗값을 받던가 아님 여기서 우리
Accept your
끝내든가.
punishment.
Oh.
선택 잘해. 나도 잘할 테니까.
그냥 혼자 지랄하다가 발을 헛디뎌서
있었네.
Oh.
Oh,
You just admitted to being there.
Yep.
Oh.
Get your lies straight.
Oh, shit. Busted.
There's her choice.
Yep.
오빠가 문동은 만난 순간부터 우린 없었어.
Oh, sure
Oh,
was.
okay.
Sure was.
She wants to be in control now.
Yeah.
그렇구나.
It was the time she committed murder for the second time.
I'm leaving you. You're not leaving me.
I am breaking up with you.
This is my choice.
The old
All the
stanza.
All the credit cards, all the bank accounts.
His daughter was going to go study abroad in the UK,
Yep.
too.
And her career is done.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
the news already came
yeah.
out.
Parts 10-year marriage ends. Hot files for divorce.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I guess someone's not going to be a weather person for much longer.
Oh, now her assistants are all gonna take it out on her.
She plays it so well. She plays this crazy so good.
만나봐 빨리. 이혼 조건 뭔지.
This is so fun.
Because she's got the video.
둘이 합치진 않겠지? 재준이가 나랑만 하면 이상하게 빨리 산다고 했거든? 그럼
와우.
나랑도 뜨거운 거 아니야?
그건 그냥 조르가 병신아.
You're just so pretty.
줄라 그랬는데. 후회하지 마. 꼭 후회해라. 약쟁이년아.
꺼져 이 멍청이나.
God, the way they treat each other.
Real solid friendship here.
Yeah, no kidding. If it wouldn't have been her, it would have been you.
What a line.
You were our cheapest plaything. Yep.
Pass. We don't need to see this.
Well,
But it's Miss
she's-
Kang, so I support Miss Kang.
She's got a.
She's got to make appearances.
Yep.
She has to be thinking this son of a doesn't deserve this.
She's just thinking about all the shh.
하나 걱정은 말고 나 용서하지도 말고 차디찬 바닷속에서
There,
Oh, there it is.
오래 썩어간 당신.
We got you, Miss Kang. We got you.
She can finally start living too now.
합의금 더블로 올려.
Gosh, you know, I was never really thinking about. Oh.
안녕하세요. 문동훈입니다. 잊으셨겠지만.
누구?
그럼 이 소개는 어떨까요? 당신이 이석재를 계획살인한 걸
She's got to be like, why does everybody know where I live?
연진이 명찰 가지고 계시죠? 연하당에 맡겼던데 그것만 증거로 내주시면 됩니다.
Turn on your daughter.
Or I'll turn you in.
수로를 구하시겠어요?
What's she gonna do? Save her own skin or save her daughter?
이대로 살인자가 될지 아님 명찰을 내주고 과실치사 정도로 끝낼지 아주 쉬운 결정이겠지만 어려운 척 고민해보세요.
Pretend.
It's difficult.
Oh,
As if
cold.
you actually love her.
Cold. Cold.
집에 인터넷이 안 되니? 어쨌든 기사를 이제 본 거야?
영상이거든요. 좀 전에 뜬 학폭 영상?
Oh, from the mall.
Yeah, she had that old phone out.
Yep, the old flip phone. She had it plugged in, uploading it.
말하지 하지 말고 하자.
Oh,
Yeah, here.
my gosh.
Listen to the music.
More.
Oh,
Oh my God.
왜 자꾸 이런 구설에 휘말려? 학폭이니 살인이니 뭔 말이야 이게? 이거 다 사실이야?
하루하루가 정말
고달프네.
Shut.
Oh, well, because you brought it upon
let's
yourself.
Just everybody put things on pause and take a moment of silence for
Is
her.
it gonna say I quit?
아, 국장님.
Yep,
그건
resignation.
맞지만 살인은 아니에요.
Ah,
엄마가 아빠랑 아주 조금 다툼이 있거든?
tiny little fight.
그거 말고도 엄마가 좀 해결할 것들이 있는데
나 벌써 다 봤어.
Oh.
봤어?
Oh!
됐어?
Oh, wow.
나도 엄마처럼 자기 괴롭힐 거니.
Oh no.
아니야 예솔아 그건 엄마가 승아 엄마 만나서
Oh, Park, you deserve every bit of that.
Oh!
Get out.
안 할 거야. 엄마는 이제 자랑스럽지 않아.
Her own kid putting her in her
And
place.
that was probably the final crush.
친구였던 사이였어서
Lies on top of
이런 사실까지
lies.
밝히고 싶지 않았는데 그 친구는 당시 임신 중이었습니다.
Oh, sure. Throw that in there too. It's all diversion.
저는 고인의 최소한의 명예라도 지켜주고 싶어서 참았는데
Oh, what a performance.
이렇게 밝히게 돼서 매우 유감입니다.
Nobody believes you're.
다른 친구 장례식이 있어서요.
Oh,
Another
the
friend.
friend.
You did the
You
work.
mean
Friend.
the other friend that you murdered?
If it's true, I feel bad for her. Oh, you are.
Well, we still have
박윤
that
씨 좀 전에
more
기자회견
evidence.
했는데 손명호 장례식장이 간다는데
장례식장 어딘지 알아봐. 국가수는 아직이야?
모레 나온다는데 더 쪼겠습니다.
Ah, somebody got his report back
Yep.
lighter.
분위기 왜 이래? 니네 싸웠냐?
연진이가 바로 반박 기자회견에서 기분이 족같지. 지금이 천국일 거야 살아야.
뭔 또 개소리일까?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what did she up now?
Woo!
Son of a bitch. You have a new...
뭔 또 뭔 개소리야.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
not
go.
that video.
Yep, that's the video.
뭐냐 이거? 시즌 2냐?
Season 2. Oh, Mark.
남당할 땐 차 없더니 지들 얘기 되니까 왜 따라?
너 맞네. 야 이사라.
Oh, we got audio.
나 아니라고! 누구야? 누가 보냈어?
Oh,
신년이 떡은 지가 쳐놓고 남의 애를 던져!
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Sarah?
잠깐 나 좀 봐. 설마
oh, oh. Oh, they're all gonna take each other out.
얘기는 좀 해야지. 너네 미년 맞.
Oh, this is about to go down.
네 영상 또 내 걸로 담게.
Oh boy.
She just look at him putting his head down.
한 년은 친구 영상이나 까고 한 년은 그거 덮자고 죽은 애 임신이나 까고 둘은 존나 뭐 아주 hov스럽다.
뭘 깠다고?
Sure.
니네 교회 로비에 그 영상 틀어줄 테니까 기대해. 니네는 결국 영상 때문에 망하는구나. 내가 옷값 준다고 했을 때 받았어야지.
Oh,
하여튼 너는
Oh.
oh, that lifeline's done.
남의 아픔을 기뻐하는 자 사탄의 지어다. 남의 고통을 즐거워하는 넌 같은 년 심판받아.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh! Oh shit!
Is that in the neck?
Oh, just pulled a John Wick on her.
That is. Oh,
What the
oh. Everybody's there.
너 내가 좋아하지? 그거 싫어 이거.
Wow.
Yeah, he's saying don't take it out.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Boy, this
He missed all the
friend
action.
group has really imploded.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
Watch Mr. Cool handle this.
혜정이는 서울 큰 병원 갔으니까 신경 끄고 정확히 무슨 사이일까 문동훈이랑 잤나?
조심하셔야겠어요. 제가 새 차에 적응돼서 오늘은 진짜 죽일지도 몰라서.
의사 입장으로 어때요? 부검하면 뭐 뱃속에 있는 것도 다 나오고 그러나?
윤소희 임신 중이었네요.
Yep, we knew that.
윤소희 씨는 내가 아니라 유가족과 동행하셔야 하고 시술이나 관리 받으실 거면 나가시면서 예약하시고요. 제가 내일은 지방을 좀 가야 해서 오늘 진료가 많거든요.
예약할 분. 안 사요.
It's weird. He's not such a tough guy anymore after getting worked a few episodes ago.
전재준 씨 진료비 안 내고 가셨어요?
괜찮아요. 꼭 필요한 걸 주고 가셔서. 일 보세요.
Did he record this meeting?
순명호가 아니었어요. 전재준이었어요. 죽어도 싼 새끼.
몰랐어요. 놓쳤네요, 그걸. 분하게. 농구만 하고 있었던 게 아니었네요.
He was the one.
I feel like we... I don't know. I'll have to wait.
몇 시야 지금? 빨리 오라며. 급한 일.
I'm gonna save my own skin.
안 그래도 전화 드리려고 했어요, 어머니. 기사 보셨죠?
Oh, that's not gonna work.
그렇다고 이혼은 좀 성급한 결정이잖아요, 어머니.
예솔이 아빠?
Lies aren't gonna save her.
예솔이 아빠?
Oh shit! Oh,
well, pick up the putter.
어떤 생각이야? 전 대표가 그러는데 예솔이 도영이 아니라며.
언니?
아휴, 그걸 말씀 안 드려. 아드님이 제 애를 키우는 건 말이 안 되잖아요, 회원님. 그죠? 그래서 드릴 말씀인데 호적 좀 파주시죠. 우리 예솔이.
야, 이 미친
이 현놈들이 내가 니들 가만둘 줄 알아? 감히 내 아들을 속여!
She's going full tilt.
Park thought she could lie her way out of this.
I did not see Mom smashing the place with a putter.
윤소희요?
네, 2004년 안.
God, Mr. Ha's mom doesn't play.
이런 걸 한 발 늦었다고 해야 하나? 그건 얼마 전에 완납이 다 됐어요.
누가요?
Wait, who's that Mr. Ha's mom?
재평건설에서요. 하도영 대표요.
감사합니다.
How paid it?
yeah, he paid it off. The construction company.
Yep.
주 원장님께서 믿었던 순간이.
She put it together here? From the conversation? Remember when she said, whatever makes you...
Yeah.
But that was for the
That was to
prisoner,
take
so...
out the prisoner. Oh, that family picture's coming down.
어디 출장 가세요?
Something like that. Mother.
Uh-oh.
That bunny makes me think that packing is for...
Yeah.
What?
He just turned off the phone.
입금될 겁니다. 그동안 수고 많으셨어요.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Now she lost her job.
Yeah, his services are no longer required.
Oh,
Maybe she'll get a new boss that'll actually respect her.
공주님 뭐해?
All right.
아니야, 우리 공주님이 뭐가 미안해.
네.
지금 일어나고 있는 일 중에 그 어떤 것도 예술이 잘못이 아니야.
Exactly.
Oh, this is brutal.
now we're experiencing all the fallout.
이건 보건 선생님께 좀 전해주세요. 전달할 내용은 안에 적어놨어요.
이게 내 마지막 임무네요.
Last mission.
하고 싶었던 세상으로 가세요. 그곳에서 나의 이모님 말고 강연남으로 사세요. 명랑하게.
Oh, because initially Moon said she might not be able to go back.
I think she at least had to prepare her for that hard reality.
The worst.
Yeah, that like she might never see her daughter and everything, but
울지 마세요. 웃으면 가고 싶어요.
옷은이 이렇게 예쁜데.
어떤 아이였나 기억이 안 나요.
You're just about to start over.
Oh,
Tell
that
me she's
trauma.
pulling out the eggs right now.
바랄게요, 사모님.
네. 또 보지 말아요. 우리.
Wow, that was the last words.
Wow.
Not an actual like goodbye. Holy shit.
Goodbye to one of the greatest team ups ever.
That school looks very familiar.
This is pre all that bullshit. There it is.
Oh.
She's gonna do it.
I think so.
여기서 빨래 하시면 안 되는데요.
알바? 일 잘하네.
Wait a minute.
유압 풍선 사장이야. 얼마 전에 아들이 죽어서 정신이 좀 갔어. 음주운전 차에 둬도 돼.
Jeez.
환영해요.
동훈 후배가 생명의 은인이라고 하시던데.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
Holy shit. They saved her.
Oh, she made it? Oh, wow.
She made it.
Pencil to the
Yeah.
보고 목소리는 네.
Oh,
her voice was affected.
현재로서는 어렵지만 근데 종종 돌아오기도 하거든요.
종종이면 얼마나.
기적이라는 게 있으니까요. 환자분 목 그렇게 쓰지 마시고요.
But there's one doctor.
These
who could-
friends just destroying each other.
And now he's gonna
leave
her
pass.
ass. Yeah.
He's gonna say pass.
지금은 알아서 챙겨 보낸다.
I'll pack and send your stuff.
Yep.
뭐 특별히 챙길 거 있으면 얘기하고. 아 미안. 너 말 못하지?
Oh, they're so brutal to each other.
너한테 이러면 안 된다고? 왜? 그 녹음. 그거 내가 다 지웠어. 비번 6966라며.
Yep.
왼솔 펴 왼솔. 목이 뻥 뚫린다.
She told the guy before him, "Oh yeah, not gonna do anything."
Yep. Oh,
that has to be just damaging.
Oh.
Oh, for tax evasion. Whoopsie.
Slush funds.
뉴스 봤어요. 이제 거의 다 왔네요. 축하해요. 이 페어를.
하는 내가 알았지만 혜연은 스스로
That's very true. It's just a nudge.
돌아서 있어요. 보지 말고 예쁜 것만 봐요. 이건 안 예뻐요.
That was his dad's scalpel.
나를 위해 쳐주는 망나니 칼춤인데.
얼쑤.
Oh, that's
Just
gotta
think of it as a it is a cadaver, Dave. So you,
it's gotta be a heck of a smell.
Oh, I'm sure the smell is.
What's he doing?
From the scar on her
From the
foot.
scar, yep.
Putting it under
The
his fingernails. Because remember, they wiped away all the DNA.
Yep. Except, yep, the DNA for the son's fingernails.
거기서 나온 DNA랑 손병훈 손톱 밑.
Oh, beautiful.
윤성희 사건 관련자들 DNA 싹 걷어.
나의 스페셜 땡스투는 주여정이에요.
That was brilliant.
방 좀 다녀와야 해서.
지방 어디요?
주여정 선생님께.
좀 멀어요.
He's doing the deed.
짧은 만남이었지만 제 기억 속 아버님은 참 좋은 분이셨어요. 저 같은 살인자도 환자라고 최선을 다해 치료해 주셨으니까.
Oh boy, here we go.
연애.
Interesting. They saw him using that saw.
두 번째 볼 땐 선생님의 지옥을 보여주신다고 하셨었는데.
재판 때도 이유를 안 밝혔던데 대답해봐요.
이게 선생님의 지옥인가요? 아직 멀었는데.
What?
우리 아버지를 왜 죽였는지.
모두가 수술을 거부했어요. 그때 아버님이 들어오셨어요.
제가 합니다. 수액 가세요. CT. 그 수갑 좀 풀어주세요. 이 상태로는 치지 못합니다. 원장님.
Oh.
다른 병원으로 보내시죠. 그럼 그 병원 의사들은
죄를 묻는 건 법원이 할 일이고 우린 살려서 법원으로 보내야지.
Oh, what a line for the dad to say.
입으로 가라고.
He's a man of
라면 먹지
honor.
말라고.
난 죽어가고 있는데 라면 먹지 말라. 난 중간에 마취가 깼는데 한쪽 팔이 자유로운 거예요. 매수도 가깝고. 그 순간 누가 보고 싶었는지 아세요? 라면 좋아하는 원장 아들이요. 그래서 그랬어요. 주여종 선생님이 나한테 달려오라고 했어요.
자꾸 하신 부친의 유지를 받들어 봉사를 실천하고 싶습니다. 이 아버지께서는 늘
Oh, he's gonna work there.
주 선생님의 뜻은 높이 사지만 피해자 유족을 뽑을 수는 없습니다.
It's not gonna happen.
결국 아버님은 선생님이 죽인 거예요. 내가 아니라.
Oh, he was keeping it together.
Wow. First time we've seen him like this.
Mm-hmm.
That guy got inside his head even more.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
To make it
But there's
more hell.
There's got to be a way. We've got another episode left yet.
어? 야, 누구세요? 살 많이 빠졌네, 우리 엄마?
비키니 입으려고 풀떼기만 먹었는데 망했어. 너 유럽 새아빠 생길 게 날렸다.
유럽 어디? 뭐 이탈리아 새아빠?
너 울었니?
울긴 왜 울어 내가? 울 일이 뭐가 있어. 배고파. 밥 사줘, 엄마. 종원이 형한테 맛집 리스트 뽑아올 테니까 딱 계세요.
이발 좀 해. 잘생기게 나와놨는데 요즘 인물값을 너무 못한다.
더 길러서 따고 다닐 건데.
Mother's intuition. She knows. She has to have an idea.
대표님 지금 연차 중이셔서
알아요. 통화했잖아 우리. 안다고. 다 아는데.
She's just still acting like she runs the shit.
너 모르지? 네가 잃어버렸던 명찰. 그걸 경찰에 보냈던 게 나란 거. 그땐 그 명찰을 제대로 못 썼는데 오늘은 제대로 쓸까 해.
가지고 있었어요. 이제 됐죠?
아니요.
She made her choice.
She made dude,
and she wanted mom to see her to see mom doing it.
Look at the reflections.
Why
Her
are you
mom,
here?
Dong-eun's mom, her mom.
Yep, they did the same thing.
어머니 널 내주고 스스로를 구하셨어. 네가 그랬잖아.
And her mom took money.
큰 가해자라며. 너 줄게 연진아. 원래 여기 있던 거니까. 근데 그거 아세요? 이 명찰은 어차피 증거 효력이 없어요. 사건 현장에서 습득한 게 아니고 한참 후에 습득한 거라.
Oh, you just got played. Yep. Never needed it. She had the evidence anyways.
박연진은
Like, oh, she wanted her to know.
There it is.
That even her own mom would turn on her.
Same thing happened
Yep.
to Moon when she was a child.
Oh, this is so brilliant.
I wanted to show you that your mom would like that.
that.
Turn on you like that.
엄마가 떨어져 어떻게 이러냐고! 그럼 우리 둘 다 죽어?
Oh, yes.
넌 네 딸하고 사이좋게 지내. 난 안 됐다 그게.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Pulling the, just stabbing, twisting.
Oh, look at this piece that Miss Kang is in.
Oh my God, everything's like just.
Now all she needs is her daughter, and she's living in her best life. How crazy is that Dong-eun just said that?
Yep.
And then we get a shot of Kang.
Yeah, about mothers living in hell to protect their daughters.
Yep. And she would do anything, including sending her halfway around the world.
Yep.
송명호 하나뿐이었잖아.
Oh, that's true.
Uh-oh.
언니, 여기 성안동인데요. 그 아주머니 쓰러지셨어요.
Whoa, what's happening here?
Oh, she's still breathing.
이거 뭐죠?
주효정 쌤이 메모에 보호자로 남겨져 있는데요.
얘 지금 원장님과 식사 중일 텐데. 난데 너 차트에 메모 뭐냐?
언제 왔어요?
Uh-oh.
소희 어머니의 보호자가 선배더라고요. 물어보니까 차트에 그 메모 우리 기차에서 다시 만나기 전이던데.
Whoa. Well, that is interesting.
다 알고 있었어요. 내가 선배한테 일부러 접근한 거.
Another twist this late?
Where do we want to start with this one?
Do we have a chart
Dude,
with
so
everything?
much.
Well, I don't. It's not so,
So
much,
much.
that like it's not a chart for like confusion.
Well,
That's
no,
the
I'm
exact opposite of what we got. We got everything that happened. We got to see all the plotting, all the planning, everything just come to life and play out. And for me, this was just such a brilliant episode. There's so many different things to touch on here. So I guess I'll just hit a couple here. And then, if you guys want to jump in on whatever I'm talking about, that's fine. I certainly don't need to monopolize everything that happened here. But the way that Moon, just for starters, didn't even need the evidence of the name tag. That's the one I'm going to start with. And the fact that she got Park's mom to turn on her, and not just turn on her, but to have Park come there and see it happening in live time. And then for Moon to say, oh yeah, essentially, by the way, you did all this for nothing. I already had all the evidence I need. The name tag wasn't even admissible. It was being held on to for no reason. We didn't even need it. And just to do that to Park the same way that Moon had that happen to her when Park's mom was able to buy her off, or buy off Moon's mom, for all the abuse and everything that happened in high school. That was just so well done and so satisfying. And to see Park have to go through that, I mean, that was like the culmination of everything that we had worked for. Because I know we're going to get, probably more fallout in the final episode. But for me, that was like the final, like, I won sort of thing. I mean, obviously, Park's husband's gone. The daughter wants nothing to do with her. And let's talk about that scene for a minute, where the daughter was like recoiling in disgust or fear or whatever, you want to say with Park when she was there. Like, just, I mean, total disappointment. Didn't want to be a weather, personality when she got her, didn't want anything to do with her own daughter at that age, already saw everything and was just disgusted by her. And it's like Park lost her husband, now losing her mom's essentially turning her back on her. Everything Moon said she was going to do, she did, and it all just played out so brilliantly. I love that, because I just love when there's a twist, and it can be as simple as I think they actually got Park with it here in this episode, where it's like the classic, I didn't do that, I didn't kill him, or I didn't shoot him, I never said he was shot.
Yep.
Like that type of.
She was crazy.
That they pull.
So you were there that night.
Exactly how Mr. Ha got her in that. That to me, that's just so satisfying when it happens to the villain, when they give them just enough rope and they seal their own fate with it. It's so brilliant and so well done. I absolutely loved that. And just the last thing I'll talk about here real quick before I kick it over is when Moon was talking about how some mothers will, essentially go through hell or live in hell for their daughters. And, her mother wouldn't do that. Park's mom certainly had no interest in doing that. I mean, yeah, she covered up for her earlier on, but she was really kind of at her wit's end with her and all the stuff Park was getting into. And this was like the final straw for Park's mom. She was going to just cut her off and let her go. And then we cut to Miss Kang in her apartment, cleaning everything up, setting up her new life, getting rid of all the old memories. And, she finds the book or the diary in there. And you think about everything that she went through and what she would endure just being beat up and abused on a daily basis to protect her daughter, and then sending her away at such a young age. She was willing to do that. And, you know, she got her and Moon had the send off at the end, which I kind of was hoping for at least a hug or something maybe. But again, one more episode to go, even though she said it's the last time we'll see each other. But I just love the parallels they had between mothers and daughters. And, you know, like I said, even the daughter, even Moon's own, like I said, even Moon's own daughter, or Park's own daughter, ties into that with how she recoiled from her, didn't want anything to do with her. It was just so well done on so many levels. I mean, just that one scene you could talk about forever, but those are the ones that really stood out to me that made this just a fantastic episode.
Where to begin? How about this? This was very early on where Moon told Park, my dream is you. And she has done everything in her power to just crumble the world around her. Because she's getting back what she did to her as a kid, she's doing to her, which is leaving her with zero family. Just like they did to Moon when she was a child. She had zero family because her mother disowned her. She didn't have, I don't even think we ever got introduced to a father or a father figure. And then obviously no siblings. So she wanted her to feel the same pain that she had. Now, the big two scenes that I loved was the interaction between Sarah and Hye-jong at the funeral.
That was so good.
Because she still had, Mang Yeo's iPad and sent out the video that he took of Sarah when she was in her state that she had usually been in. And just the way that they're willing to take each other out. And then finally she goes, yes, you're right. I did do it. You should have just let me pay for the dress.
Yeah.
Because that's all it was. And it even went back to Sarah saying to her, well, hey, you're lucky that Moon was there for us to pick on because you were the cheapest cheapest plaything that we had other than her.
God, that was so wild.
So then grabbing the pencil and Oak, I believe you're the one who yelled it, the John Wick moment. And we thought she was a goner. And fortunately, she was able to survive. But with her vocal cords and stuff, Zhang is like, well, see ya. Yeah, don't worry, I'll send your stuff.
And that's her punishment.
Exactly. And because she previously took the ring, sent it back, gave him a text that I can't marry you, and deleted and blocked his number.
Yeah, well, and for being a part of everything with Moon, like they're all getting their
they're all getting their revenge. And then the other part, what I absolutely loved, was the DNA evidence, because we remember seeing the scene where, on Mang Yeo's on his fingers, they're wiping it clean, so there's no DNA evidence, none. Well, lo and behold, that's what grabbing that little piece of the scar on her ankle was from, that Yao Zhang did, which was brilliant, and put it underneath the fingernail, so that way, that DNA evidence that you tried to wipe away, well, guess what? It's right back there. Plus, they have the lighter on top of it.
It matches the
so
lighter.
now we have two forms of evidence for two different murders, which is going to go a long way. I mean, I don't know if courts are over there, but I'm pretty sure DNA evidence trumps anything you're going to say there, Park, because you have been lying through your teeth, just digging further and further and further.
And speaking of that, let's not forget the maid or whatever that had the bottle from the scene.
And that was great because they kept showing it. They showed it like 2 or 3 times that she had it in there, and it seemed like that was going to be like how the cop had his like retirement fund. I think that was her retirement or a way to like maybe keep her. And yeah, finally she has the bottle as well that will have the blood and the fingerprints all over it. So geared up and ready for the finale of this limited series because it has been nothing short of fantastic.
God, so many great scenes.
The only thing that I'm like been playing through in my head the whole time you guys are talking is trying to figure out with Yo Zhang the guardianship. And I'm wondering so we knew that Dong-eun, like, this is extensive planning for all this. And it didn't just, when she met him, I feel like this didn't just start. So I wonder if maybe she started doing some inquiring leading into this. You know, like she started asking about things, and with him being around the hospital, started asking questions. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't involved in anything sketchy. But so the body's been there frozen for so many years. And I wonder if the family has known like something's wrong here, right? She fell, hit the back of her head, had burns on her. Something's wrong. And as soon as somebody started looking into it, I wonder if he didn't take guardianship just in case something would happen, that he was still in control of what would happen to the body, because he was the mother's guardian. Because if he's thinking, again, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's been such like a good guy through this whole thing. But that's my optimistic oak theory.
I think you're right.
I think he knew something was going to happen. He knew the police have already been sketchy on this. He knows something's up, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to take an early precaution. So if something else happens, I'm in charge of what happens with that body. And because if something happens to the mom, and then what happens? It becomes a state-controlled thing or something like that.
Yeah, I think he was the insurance policy.
Because I said it on an earlier review that I think, the family that owns the hospital knew something was up. That's why the dad put it away.
Yeah, because the
mom hasn't been putting it away or giving it up, and neither will he.
That's what I want to believe. Starting off the episode with the stuff with the shaman, that was weird. You know, Diamond David mentioned it, and I don't know if I was seeing things wrong, but it looked like Dong-eun was coming in and out of that shot. And I was like, is this really happening or what's going on? And it was weird because it felt like they made it clear the last episode, like, okay, she paid the shaman to act whatever to throw off Yeon-jin. And it was like, but then it started seeming real, and then we lost her, and then something was mentioned about, punishing shamans, and it's like, okay. So that whole scene was wild. You guys are going to have to help me out in the comments on what happened there, because that really threw me off.
Well, especially when the rest of them all ran off as well.
Yeah. So it looked the rest of them ran off, and but it looked like we really lost her. So unless it was a case where Dong-eun was really trying to mess up Yeon-jin, it was like, okay, we're going to pay you to take the dive, let everybody else know that when you fall, everybody's got to run to like sell it.
Yeah,
right?
To really set it
to
up.
really sell this, like, because if she falls and gets back up, then Yeon-jin knows it's a fake. But if she falls and like dies, well, what would be the reaction of everybody else? They would freak out, right? So I'm wondering how much of that was a work. Whether something else happened that I'm not aware of, but that was really interesting. As you guys have said, watching the plan like finally start to come together was just beautiful. I shouldn't say that. It's really
finally the tail end of it.
I mean, the tail end of it, but I mean, we were finally getting to see the resolution, the culmination. There you go, the climax of everything. With Sarah and Hye-kyo, like that falling apart. I wasn't ready for a pencil to the neck, then she survives. And Jung is like, oh, by the way, I'm leaving you. And then he went to the doctor's office, and look, he's been a hothead this whole show. And I'm waiting for him to like fight, but I think at this point he's just like, wow, if I can get out of this without going to jail, with how big of a mess this is, then I'm just gonna bail and count my losses. Seeing Yeon-jin's mom just totally sell her out, that was pretty brutal,
satisfying.
But she's been, you gotta imagine, she's been dealing, now granted, you raised her. You raised her. She is the way she is, partly because of her upbringing. So can't point the finger only at a child, but she's been dealing with a lot for a long time. And at this point, she's like, all right, I'm not going down with you.
Well, she's got her own stuff to worry about.
Right. She's got her own stuff to worry about. But they did show that really strong contrast. Like here you have these families where, they might not have had a lot. They weren't the wealthiest and the richest, but man, the parents are willing to give everything for their children, right? Just everything. And even with the girl that died, her mom just not giving up on trying to, find justice for her daughter just for years and years and years. And here you have Yeon-jin's mom like, yep, not going down with you. Here's the name tag. And then the reveal, like, oh yeah, didn't even matter. Just wanted you to show
that you
like
would
what
show
happened,
you.
that you were willing to do this. So that was incredible. But the videos this one video gets leaked. Oh, you leaked a video, I'll leak the video, but it wasn't even the right people. They were blaming each other for the craziest stuff. I mean, it was so wild. And again, we've talked about it continuously throughout this entire season. Like if those are the type of people that you surround yourself with and call friends, like the people who can treat other people that way, they're not the type of people that you want to be friends. They're not trustworthy people in general. And we've talked about, like, imagine like somebody who you consider to be a good person that was your friend, and you saw them treat somebody else like so horribly. Like, do you want to be friends with that person? Well, this particular group is all just a bunch of, I don't know what to call them.
They're all just evil.
They're just the bottom feeders of the world, and that's who you get for friends. And I guess it's maybe serves them right. Look, if you're that type of person, that's who you can expect to have for friends, is friends like that. And I don't, that's a pretty loose term to use, the word friend. But the Yeon-jin or Yi-jong going to the prison, that was really rough to see. He wanted to become the doctor there so he could get his final revenge. And we see Dong-eun like with all this planning so she can get revenge, and it's all worked out perfectly. And he had this revenge he wanted for himself. And because, there's the family relation with the inmate, they said we can't do it, which makes
that's
makes sense.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he wasn't aware of that, but I guess he's never tried to get into the prison hospital
makes sense.
business.
But the guy who took out his dad, his description, I'm not going to say that it's closure, but it was an interesting point. Like, he's there, he said he's I don't know if he said bleeding to death or dying or whatever he said he was, which was weird because when they showed him on the stretcher, he didn't look like he was, but whatever. And I will say, and I'm not trying to judge the dad, and I know he was a murderer, so nobody else would, whatever. But when you're going into life-saving surgery, you really don't want to hear a doctor be like, "Oh, tell my kid to stay away from the ramen." I mean, it downplays the severity of the situation.
The other doctor was saying that. Well, exactly. I mean,
that was my take on that. Like, I'm picturing myself like not even as the person. I'll picture myself from a parental standpoint. Like, and I would be, if I went in and I brought my son in and he was in some sort of really bad situation, and a doctor comes in and is like, okay, we need to work on your son immediately, and turn to the nurse, oh, hey, call my wife and tell my kid not to have, I'd be like, dude, like, read the fucking room.
Well,
So I'm not justifying it, but it's like, that's in his head. He felt like the doctor was just like, whatever.
Well, he's like, I gotta see.
Are you not weighing I know you mentioned murderer, but are you not weighing that in when you're saying that? Because the doctor didn't have to do that.
Yeah, the doctor even said, it's our job to save him. It's the court's job.
But from the prisoners, the way I took it from the prisoner's standpoint, he wanted to see what was so damn important. What's so damn important with this kid with the noodles? And the only way I can see that is by getting him to come running. So that's why I cut. I mean,
it's messed up.
Well, let's also think of another option here, where this guy could have just murdered his dad for no reason at all, just because he could, because his arm was free.
Well, the guy's a piece of shit either way. Yeah.
The son now, because he knows he's in the family's head. The son has made, at least on tape here, the second attempt to see him. And well, maybe the first was kind of an accident because of the way they were walking. He was already outside. Either way, they got two, three, whatever it is. And now he knows even more because the mom has been trying to hide those letters to keep him protected so he doesn't see it. And now the murderer, the inmate, knows that he's in his head and is just going to say all those kind of
Whatever
things
he-
that dive
yeah,
in
I get-
deeper,
yep,
even though that
that's-
may not be the reason.
That may not be
Well,
the
and we
reason.
saw that letter that she was reading that because she got looked like one more of the letters from there, and it was a very different story.
But
in that
hard
letter.
either way, I mean,
hard to
it's
get in
a-
the mind of somebody who's that would do something like that. But
I'm just trying to dive in to see why you would care so much about a guy who just is on a murdering
It's not-
spree,
it's-
and
it's
then
not- no, it's not
because
about
it's a
caring.
different,
I'm
it's
not-
a
it's
different
not me
scenario
about-
if your kid is coming in.
It's not me carrying him. It's if it was me on the operating table, regardless
After you just murdered someone, are we playing it that way? Or
regardless of
clean
anything,
citizen?
regardless of anything that just happened. If
No, not regardless. There's people out there
I'm
that
telling you,
keep
if
this.
I was in a situation, any situation, and I am going to say regardless of what happened, and somebody is about to perform surgery on me, and they turn to the person next to you and bring up ramen noodles,
so that's going to be instinct for you to grab a scalpel and take a guy out?
That is you are
murderer.
going way off the charts with your.
Why?
your
Quinn just agreed with that.
You're going way
No,
off the charts.
I
with
do
your,
agree
if-
with that. I
if
absolutely
that-
100%
What I'm
because
saying-
if you're in the mind of a murderer, yes, that's exactly what a crazy murderer would do.
That's not even what I'm saying. I'm
saying.
I'm saying here's my explanation of this. If I'm about to undergo life-saving surgery and a doctor turns to the person next to you and tell the kid not to eat the ramen, for me that is I am nothing more than a whatever procedure. His regard for the value of my life is out the window. And I mean, like, would you in what medical procedure for any sort of surgery whatsoever would it be okay for a doctor to turn and say, tell my kid not to eat the ramen?
I don't know. Before my surgery, we're talking about burps and farts.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right. But if it is
it's also a procedure that they've done a million times,
if
so
it is
they're going to also be calm, cool, and collected.
Look,
about
and
it.
guys,
Yeah.
I had the man surgery, and my doctor was talking to me about riding bikes the whole time
Exactly.
to make it less uncomfortable. But this is, given the situation, all I'm saying is in the head of somebody who's about to have life-saving surgery to have a doctor be like, by the way, tell the kid not to eat the ramen. I'd be like, he felt like he already felt. you
Dude,
could
so
tell-
he's telling people, because, hold on, he just said, tell Yeon-jin that we're going to do this. And then he was trying to pass a message, not just talk shit.
I'm not, you guys, I'm not justifying it. I'm trying to say
No,
in his head.
I get what you're saying.
Because look, they show him. So
look
there's
at
a
that
reason,
look.
There's a reason why they showed his mannerisms. So rewind. He's sitting there, he's chained, he's kind of just going like this. I'm fucked, right? Like he's trying to haphazardly get the handcuffs off the bed, which he knows he's not getting it off. He's sitting there waiting for surgery, and they show the look on his face.
Right here with the laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the laugh was, you know what the laugh was? The laugh was, did this motherfucker really, right before surgery, just say, tell the kid not to eat ramen?
Just right here. Yeah, I get it. But he was passing a message.
He made it very clear. I was dying.
I was dying because
And
he
he
wanted
wanted
to
his son to make sure.
was eating.
And at
but
that
the
point, he
dad
didn't
was
give-
already in, I'm going to save this guy's life mode. I got to pass this message along. It wasn't to be insulting. He was basically telling
But that's how it
pass the
made,
message.
okay, but that's how it made him feel.
So I'm disregarding this guy's feelings because he is a murderer. But you, I wouldn't. I don't. I guess I'm a little lost.
All
Call
I'm
me an
trying,
idiot,
all
but,
I'm trying to explain.
I'm just saying, even if a doctor was trying to pass a message along, and I'm not a murderer in his case, and I'm hearing it, fine, whatever. I know I'm going to get treated because this guy just made me.
I'm
a priority.
like, hey doc, can we focus over here? I've gone to get my hair cut, and like the girl cutting my hair maybe had like a bad day and was like being really frantic with like one of the other barbers working there, and I'd be like before she was about to start, I'm like, hey, it's cool if you need a minute, we can just kind of calm down and relax here before
the
the
doctor
is going.
What he didn't have to treat him. He made a split decision to start treating him.
No, but that's not the point. That doesn't matter. Throw that out the door. That's not what we're talking about. You were talking about, I'm saying I understand why the crazy person did what he did. Because he wanted to see what was so damn important
I understand what
that
the
he had
crazy
to talk about
person's doing.
noodles.
What I don't understand is a regular person You in this case, because you said regardless of
where
what
you're
If I was, you don't want your doctor to focus a little bit.
If I
before-
was,
he was focusing.
no, absolutely not. If
By the time you actually get into surgery, he's going to be focused and do his fucking job. That's what's going to happen.
That's what's exactly going to
Any
happen.
doctor that even is fucking around beforehand, they're still going to do their job.
It is an ER situation. This isn't you coming in. Hey, on May 26th, I'm going to come in and have this procedure done. Hey, we're going to take your wisdom teeth.
He still is going to
take
need
a
how
few deep
long
breaths,
to get put under with an IV. He's still going to need that time to get put under for the IV, which maybe the other
give
terrible
him an
doctors
IV.
in there didn't do a good enough job because he woke up halfway through.
I'm saying right now, in the context of somebody coming in for life-saving surgery in an ER, it would be seen as bad bedside manner by anybody for a doctor to be talking about
Doctors
ramen
out
noodles.
there that watch this channel, you weigh in.
That's just
Fuck yes, weigh in. Would your
weigh in.
director of the hospital
Oh,
be
my.
okay with you going into somebody? Imagine somebody just came in.
This
from a
guy, but Dave, he was under the impression that he may die, even though he looks perfectly fine right there.
Yeah,
that he may die.
He was saying he had a
not
broken
knowing
arm
that
but
he was
dying.
going to get support. Doctor comes in. I'll support him. Give him an IV and a CT. Oh, by the way, pass a message along to my son that I'm not going to be there now. Tell him to stay away from the ramen. And then boom, going to go focus back onto this.
Okay. Okay.
No, but you're
what
dealing
you just
with
said.
two different
What you
things.
just said are two completely different things. And if that sentence stops halfway through, again, let's say you have an ER doctor. My shift is about to end. Somebody comes in and they're in a bad car accident and about to lose their life. And the doctor comes in, turns to the nurse, says, "Call my wife. Tell her I'm going to be here for whatever. We got to get into surgery." If I'm the patient, I'm like, okay, cool, fine. That exact same scenario plays out. I get in a car accident and I've got a piece of fucking metal through my side. Doctor comes in, says, "Okay, we're going to be in surgery."
That's not what happened here, though.
Okay, it's a hypothetical situation.
You're taking it to an extreme now. Keep it in this realm,
It's
Dave.
it's not to an extreme. The guy said he was about to die.
He claimed.
I'm saying
a murderer claimed he was about to die.
And the murderer doesn't. The
fine.
murderer doesn't
Get
matter
outta here.
In a situation where a surgeon is about to perform a life-saving surgery,
he was not about to perform. He was getting stuff ready.
They brought in they were bringing in the cart.
He's not even ready for surgery. The
He's
doctor
not even
himself,
ready.
he's in his lab coat. He's still got to
He's
get
still
scrubbed
talking.
up.
He's
And
still
they're-
got to get
and
scrubs and
2
everything.
seconds later, they're
Are
bringing
you
it
going
in.
to be that pissed when he has to take a moment to get into scrubs?
When the doctor,
He talked about his day to the fellow doctor while he was getting his scrubs. What an asshole.
If a doctor says,
I'm going to stab him.
If a doctor says, "Call my wife, tell him I'm going to be late for dinner or I'm not going to be home," fine, that's one thing. If a doctor starts, "Tell my son he doesn't like ramen noodles," I think it crosses the line as far as what should be said when you're about to perform life-saving surgery, and it made him
he
feel...
was focusing 100% on the computer.
It made him feel... Look at him. He's looking... That's why he laughs. Is this fucking doctor really talking about ramen when I'm about to die?
And he wants to know what's so damn important. And he, like you said, he wanted to see why the son would come running. Again, I'm not excusing it. I'm saying I totally get what you're saying. And I totally understand the situation that you're saying, where if you're just a normal person in a car accident, you want to make sure that the person doing the business on you is focused. Like I said,
He
I
was
used
still
the
looking
example.
at the computer, getting details, and he was focused. He was... I don't know. Okay, whatever. I guess.
I get it. A little
I'm not
thing
going to try
about
to
ramen
convince you anymore, but
shouldn't
either
set
way.
a person off.
If I was-
even if I was in that hypothetical that you want to say, I'll be totally fine because I know once the moment I'm out and I'm in surgery, he's going to be doing his job. That's it.
And
That's
he did,
what his
'cause
job
he's alive.
is.
For the most part,
So,
after he
boom.
stabbed him.
Everybody else was already making him feel like he didn't matter. And then the surgeon, I'll do it, but also, hey, the ramen. I'm not justifying everything that happened. I'm saying I understand why he feels jaded, because everybody else was there, felt like, "Oh, we're not gonna try to save you because you're a murderer." Which, as I'm not a doctor, don't work in a hospital. From my understanding, they're supposed to save people. They don't get to be an ER doctor.
That doctor acknowledged, like, hey, our job's to do that.
I know. Yeah. And it's acknowledging, and then also while acknowledging I'm going to perform this surgery, I'm also going to make acknowledgement that, hey, like, oh, by the way, what would be acceptable conversation? Talking about ramen noodles for your kids? I mean, how much conversation can he have?
He's passing a message to his son.
I'll be home late. That was the end of the message. I will not be home.
Well, okay, so that's you. That's not him.
That is the
That's
end of the
different
appropriate
level. You can't tell a parent what to fucking say to another parent.
That is the
parent
end
wants to
of the
say this to his
appropriate
kid.
message for a doctor. Call my son, tell him I'll be home late.
The appropriate thing that he did there was say, "Hey, I will actually take on saving his life."
Totally
which he
disagree.
did, because
Totally
the inmate
disagree.
is
Talking
still
about
alive.
ramen noodles in front of somebody who
No,
needs
potato
life-saving
potato, I guess.
surgery. You keep talking
Agree
about
to
ramen
disagree.
noodles. Agree to disagree.
Wow.
That's that.
There, they'll end it.
It's two separate situations, but nonetheless, a lot of fun. Do we have anything else to
Yeah,
discuss
we well.
besides-
Are you done with your? Are you going to review more than just
No,
that's my question?
look, because I think I kind of wrapped it all the way up to that point.
Okay,
Again,
hit it, Diamond Dave.
All right.
Yeah, hit what you got.
So besides that mess, the end, I'm going to kind of go from the beginning to the end here because that's bullet points here. Intro was wild. I'm in the same boat with you. Was it fake? But then it was possession, and to me that looked like a 100% death because those people
it looked like
were
death.
freaked out, and that didn't look like a show of any kind.
They checked the
And they
pulse.
checked the pulse, but hey, maybe it was maybe it wasn't work.
But if they had to sell the whole thing,
and they had to help solve the whole thing. I don't know. I'm going to lean on you guys for that one for your thoughts because to me that looked like a death and possession. Even as the tail end of 14, that still looked like possession.
Do you think it was possession, or do you think that Sean was actually seeing the young lady that lost her life?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
she's like, "What are you doing here? Why are you here?"
Yeah,
It's
like she,
okay.
she's possessed and seeing whatever. So that to me was wild. That was an absolute crazy start. Then Mr. Ha having the choice for Yeon-jin. Hey, think about it carefully here.
Oh yeah.
Think about your choices. And then, to just crumple it up, boom. Oh, and then, like you were saying, Dave, she was trying to take control of the situation. Well, the relationship was over the second you talked to Dong-eun, but we all know that was her trying to say, you ain't leaving me, I'm leaving you. Hi.
She tried to lie.
You.
Can you edit in a Costanza here? I am breaking up with you.
Yeah, Park tried to lie this whole episode to try to get her out. Even when Ha's mom was there, she thought she was going to be able to lie to get her way out of it.
Yeah, and I can't remember who called it out on the table
Ha's
here,
mom,
but even this whole episode, Park, Yeon-jin was like trying to act like she's the boss of everybody while still in this hot water, while everything is being revealed. So it just goes to show her mentality. It just from day one to now, it just really hasn't changed. She's just been faking a lot of it.
Kang put her in her place.
And then Mrs. Kang, how dare I forget that? I'm sorry, Miss Kang.
2 times.
The slaps heard round the YouTube universe will say. I mean, that we popped so big for that. I am glad that Miss Kang finally had an opportunity to stand up and then make her promise potentially. I won't say a full-out threat. That would have been a promise. So that was great to see Miss Park finally get some that she needed to do to Yeon-jin, especially the way she tried to manipulate her on some stuff and then threatening her daughter. And I love that line of how you're a mother. How could you easily make this kind of threat?
Just I'll return it to you double, whatever you try to do.
That whole thing with Miss Kang was fantastic. Bravo. Sarah doing the video drop, that was absolutely wild because when the coworker mentioned something, I'm like, oh, is this a different one or is this actually the video? And then of course we got to see it was actually the video. And then Sarah just like an evil whatever, just you're going down with me.
Because I totally missed it when she was hooking up the old school flip phone to the computer. I totally missed it.
Oh yeah, she was uploading the old
files.
That's why it was taking so long because that was like a bitch to try and probably.
So that was great seeing that. Again, I guess I wasn't sure if that was going to come to light or not. I know they referenced it, so shame on me because everything they've referenced in here has happened in some way or shape or form.
She said she needed her phone last episode. Sarah did so.
Yep. So we got that, and then Mr. Ha's mom coming in and wrecking shop. That was pretty amazing.
Putter.
That was pretty amazing. And
He brought up the putter.
Jay, I know he's a bad guy and he's a true piece of shit, but they do have some really intelligent, well, not intelligent, but really interesting comedic moments for him and his delivery on some of the stuff. It's just great. Again, horrible human being. Not a fan of him as a
Use
character.
the putter, it hurts more.
He's like, hey, why would you use the putter? That one hurts the most.
It's just wild with his character in here. And again, he's a piece of shit though. Not the actor, character.
Yeah.
Great moment with, I consider it sad, but great moment with Mr. Ha and the daughter. It was sad to see her like that, and then her saying sorry, but she literally had nothing to be sorry about because her mom is just a big old piece of trash. And unfortunately, she's now on the, we'll just say, more of the personal life, not the what everything's been brought to light. She's in the middle now of Jay trying to go after her, Mr. Ha trying to protect her in every single form. Even though she may not be the actual father, he is still the father to her, as he has been since birth, essentially. So I can't wait to see how they're going to wrap that up in the last episode with Mr. Ha and her. Miss Kang and Do-hyun's final scene. Is that the final line that she gives to Miss Kang? I thought it would be at least a handshake, saying something different.
Good worker. I don't know.
But I guess that's par for the course because, you know, the way they met was highly intriguing. But, of course, they developed a relationship over this time. So I guess I just thought it was going to be a little different. Maybe even just ending it with the eggs. They didn't quite end it with the eggs. It was just that line that I felt was a little cold to end. But at the end of the day, does not matter. The planting of the skin, that was wild, because when we first saw it, we're like, what are they doing with that? How are they going to use
the scar?
the scar? How are they going to use that? Well, we'll just plant it on the fingernail. We'll cut the bag open, put it on our fingernail. I mean, we already have a name tag. We have the lighter, but as we saw here, the name tag did not need to be used. It looks like, I thought for sure the lighter would have been good enough to at least place Park or Yeon-jin at the scene.
Yeah.
And then whatever happens to the process just happens to the process. But
you don't want to take chances. You want to make
exactly.
sure you're nailed rock solid.
She even did on the steps there, where she blatantly lied and said she jumped. That still can put her that, I was there, but she jumped herself. And since she's the only one, they can still say that.
Yeah, and then I just thought that was a phenomenal way to give us that flashback and actually show what was happening. But I'm curious, because he cut the bag open, how does that play out?
Well, because that's the body they dumped. Remember, they found the body in the rubble. That was of Myung Yeo.
Oh,
you thought it was? You thought
I thought it was.
you thought it was?
No, because they're at the abandoned crematorium.
Well,
the tattoo.
Yeah.
God damn it!
She put it on the fingernail of.
Well, I'm glad you guys said that, because now my head's more clear. Okay. Now that makes 1,000% sense, and I don't even have to worry about the bag.
That's why they cut the bag open. Then
I'm just saying, you thought it was the girl.
I thought it was her.
Oh yeah,
because it was such a quick shot, and I was trying to read everything.
Yeah.
My fault, folks. So I'm glad you called that out.
The giveaway was like the broken glass that was in front of all of the things.
I should have, but I was just so I was sucked in. See, this is why I need to do second watches. And then yes, the meeting, we just had that whole crash course on the meeting of Yao and the inmate. But I want to go to the car where he was emotional. I kind of took that as a couple things. He knew. I think he has a sense, because he's very intelligent in here. I think he has a sense that the inmate may be saying some things, which it could be true or not. Most likely true in this case. 2, how much guilt is coming back onto him now because the inmate said that, right? And then 3, and this is really low on that totem pole there. He didn't get the job to execute his revenge.
His plan would have been.
So, and it makes sense that they would not hire. Conflict of interest, essentially.
Yeah, you kind of think you might know that. But
I am glad that detail they kept in here, because they could easily, wrote this in there and made it so perfect without any little speed bumps here at the end, because some plans always don't go 100%. So,
and Moon's plans have been so perfect for 15 episodes. I felt like they had to give us one that didn't work out to perfection, and I guess that's
one that shanked it off the upright.
It wasn't a straight path, right? We had to, take a left here, take a right there, but we get back on track. And then in the hospital bed, Jay just brutalizing the ending of that relationship. Well, dude, I don't even know if it was real.
Relationship.
Basically, a
Situationship.
situationship. I mean, what she did with the text and delete my number kind of thing, whatever that whole scenario was brutal in itself. And then I'm loving how he topped it with how he ended this right here.
I deleted everything.
Just crazy. And then the reveal at the end. I am really, really looking forward to seeing how that's going to wrap up. I got to imagine there's at a minimum, a decent payoff for that, considering they just put that in at the end. And now I'm curious if there were signs early that we just didn't see.
I mean, they might go back and kind of show some stuff.
Because I remember when we were watching some of the earlier episodes, he was in the background of a couple of scenes when she was either, I think, going to play Go or coming from
Well, that's after he met her.
Yeah, he was in the background.
Intrigued.
I mean, I think he was just really, I would like to think he was just really invested as far as what does she know about this particular situation? Now, he couldn't have predicted.
Misdirection. Maybe you're right.
He couldn't have predicted early that her planning was going to go as deep as it did with a whole group of friends and everything.
Yeah.
But even somebody just looking into, okay, now you have somebody who's taking an interest in this very old case. I want to see what this is all about. And then
his dad knew it was BS though, too.
Yeah,
Remember? Because his
and then-
dad is the one that was
and so he wanted to find out what it was all about. And then when he imagine like thinking, okay, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, oh shit, you got a whole thing planned out for all these people involved. All right, tell me more, you know?
Yeah.
And while it's playing in the background here, the last thing, Pastor Lee, Miss Lee's father, tax invasion, gentlemen.
Yep.
Oh,
Gets
boy.
you every
Just in the
time.
background of the
Busted.
TV. How genius is that, too, where, you know, to kind of wrap up his story.
Yep, just throw it on
throw
the
it on the TV. While Jay is walking out, like so much was happening right there too. So, I mean, what else can you say about the series besides just phenomenal? And I'm sad that one episode is left. It's gonna be.
We said
what
it.
are we gonna do? I know we move. I know we always move forward.
We move forward.
But there's gonna be like a small hole in my heart.
Can we do a rewatch on this? Like,
the rewatch would actually be great.
Yeah.
See how much little shit we can see.
You guys were not wrong about this series. We absolutely love it. Thankfully, you enjoyed it before we could now enjoy it. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm Of Course the Answer. We'll catch you on the series finale of The Glory Pals.